Oh, hello, pips. Alright, I thought it was about time I done some more work on this. I'm looking to fill these gaps with something. That side's going to be a bit more tricky because of the servo. So let's start with this side. Start with the easy one. Battery hanging out the bottom, don't help, does it? I nicked the cab lock off of this for something. I can't remember what, but I've got one laying around somewhere, so I have to find that and put that back on now. Right, I made some fuel tanks. Simple to make. They are just 50mm, I believe, 50mm. Let's check that for you. $50mm, thereabouts. Aluminium box section and plastic end caps. Just sprayed, drilled an hole on the edge, on the corner if you like. Just file a little flat surface, make it easier to drill. Bit of alley tubing and a screw basically as a cap. Fuel tank, which is going to sit about there. Not 100% sure how I'm going to fit it yet, but that's where it's going to sit. Get that cable tie out of the way. That's in the way. I could possibly utilise some of these holes in the back and mark it, if I could mark it, drill through and screw from inside the chassis just to hold it on there. But that'll certainly fill that gap. Yeah, I think that's a plan, Batman. Right, let's see if I can do this without mirroring everything. Not 100% sure I can use any of them holes. So I've got a bit of a dodgy chest. Let's get these wires out of the way for a minute.
find a screw. I need to move that hole a little bit bigger.
Right, that's one side done. That was an easy job. So, let's see, can you spot that? Yeah, there you go. So that's filled one side. That's not a bad fit actually, and don't look too bad for a next to nothing make build. Right, so we have the back and we have the other side to fill. I did make two, but that ain't going to go in there unless I cut a massive bit out of the back for the servo, which ain't going to work with the end cap on it. So I might have to make something to go in there. Make it specifically for that, which might be a job for tomorrow while it's pouring down with rain. I've bought these nice boxes, but I don't particularly want to cut one of these up, or too big for the back. Although I don't know, it's quite nice on the back actually. careful. Yeah. The only problem is there's nowhere to secure them to, so I'd have to put a bit of angle or something in there for them to screw to. But again, that's not a bad fit. Still leaves a big gap though. Or I could just make another couple of these, just put in there, non-fuel tanks. Could be like toolboxes or storage boxes or something. But I'd have to get some more end caps because I've used them all. Needs a bit of thinking. They're nice little boxes. Bit expensive, but what isn't? Very expensive for what they are, really. I think they was just under 50 quid each, and they are steel. They're not alley, and they're not, can't be stainless because they're magnetised. I'm pretty sure stainless steel ain't magnetised, if that's the right word, but you know what I mean. I know for a fact aluminium ain't. Stainless steel. Hold on. I have something that is stainless steel. Let me try. Oh no, I ain't got it in here. None of that is. No, that chassis is stainless steel. And that is not magnetic. And that clearly is. So that has to be steel. So even more expensive when you think of it that way. It's just made out of steel and it's just under 50 quid. I'm pretty sure the two of them was £98, which is a bit scary when you look at it that way. It's a lot of money. £46 each. £6 post. Bit on the expensive side. For what they are. I mean, crudely held on with a dirty great bloody screw. And a nylock nut on the inside. Very crudely made, really, when you think of it. But like anything else in this hobby and every other hobby, I'm afraid at the moment it's rip off people and get as much money out of them as we can. And that's never a good thing, because it can stop people coming into the hobby and it can make people leave the hobby. Right, so that's the plan, Batman. Yeah, make something for them sides. Andy Bundy made me some boxes, but now I'm looking, they're too small. They're miles too small. I might do for one gap somewhere, but I will use them. I might put them on a trailer actually. It'd be nice under a trailer, like where you would put your straps and stuff. Too small for this. Right, I think I will hide that servo with a fake battery. I could come straight off the bottom of the servo, put something over the top of it. That would certainly hide that. In two minds whether just to leave it now actually. I was thinking about it because a lot of old lorries never had nothing anyway, did they? They was open. And talking to Tim, he said the same thing, funny enough. But I was thinking that a lot of the old trucks never had anything, they used to just be open. You have a fuel tank, maybe a spare wheel, battery, maybe a couple of air tanks or something, which is an easy fix on this. In fact, I'm pretty sure somewhere, if not here, definitely indoors, I have loads of spent compressed air canisters. So I can make some air tanks very easily to go underneath. There was a couple in here somewhere. Clearly not. Right, I found a couple. If you use these, you should never throw them away. They have so many uses. You could do them, stand them up like gas bottles or oxygen bottles. I've actually seen someone paint them and strap them to a pallet. Say you could do something like, not like that because it won't stay there. Something like that. And stick another one on top if you look. Glue them all together, stick them on a pallet. There's a load. My favourite use is chop the end off, drill an hole in the middle, put a Allen head screw in there, tiny one, like 2mm, and you will end up with air tanks. I actually have some on. Bear with me 1 second, sir. And I will show you. There you go. Air tanks under a battery box. And they are them canisters, like I say, cut down, painted, stuck together, holes drilled in the end. The tiny little Allen head screws you get. And I would defy anyone to tell me that they look a lot different than, oh, where are they? I can't see them now. And them in there. And they was bought, obviously. But they look pretty much the same as them to me. That's a very, very, very low fraction of the cost. So yeah, a lot of uses there. That's just one of them, obviously. But I could do that with this. Cut a couple down, stick them on the underneath. Couple of air tanks next to the battery box. Yeah, that could do the job actually. That'll do it for now.